Where are the babies going?
What I do know is I pulled up on them boys 2 nights ago in the fucking cold on the porch.
So did she come
Where
over
the hell
here?
was you at?
Did she come over here?
Breaking news live here in Detroit. Welcome to Opinionated News, where the you is always for you. I'm your host, Miss Open, and I'm open in mind, heart, and spirit. So anytime I'm here, you are welcome. The video that you're about to watch is about the parents in Detroit, Michigan, who had their teenage boys living on the porch in the winter of 2024. Some new details have arisen. Let's look at the coverage that Opinionated News dropped in December of 2024. A tragic story has gone viral as Marc D'Andre from 7 Mile Radio was able to bring awareness to an unjust situation right here in Detroit, Michigan, on the intersection of Dexter Avenue and Leslie Drive. Marc got word from a source where allegedly 2 teen boys have been sleeping on the front porch of their home since the summer. The father, Kwame Jones, is a pastor at the Metropolitan Baptist Church of Detroit, located at 13110 14th Street. The mother, LaWanna Jones, is an administrative of University of Michigan. Sources say their parents made the boys live on the porch of the home because they are possessed by the world and are unruly. Since summer, the temperatures have dropped, and the neighbors have become worried, as it is snowing in Detroit. Saturday, November 30th, 2024, Marc pulled up to the home on Leslie Drive as he offered the boys assistance such as food and a hotel room, in which they refused. According to sources, Detroit Police Department and Child Protective Services have been notified of the situation prior to Marc D'Andre's live coverage going viral on social media by Sunday morning. The police department and CPS are involved. Once Opinionated News got word of the story, she was live on the scene when the boys were taken from the home. Take a listen to what happened on the scene.
They go to oldest and go to my line because I'm still alive when I'm talking to you. They taking the real tall, real tall.
Yes, yes. His name was Justin. That's the middle son. They have the older son named Zaya, and then they got the baby boy, the 12 boy. How much is it now? And the only reason taking them away right now is like I said, because it's all in the social media and everybody thinks you got it involved. The people, the state came out there, and why do you think the state?
What you just listened to was someone who said they knew Kwame and LaWanna Jones and that the boys were unruly. Once the other community members that were out there heard that situation, this popped off.
You better tell it.
Everybody that knew about this shit, they do shit. Y'all failed them kids. I don't give a fuck what the reason was. Y'all failed them kids. Case fucking closed. They safe, so we don't give a fuck.
Yes, that's Marc D'Andre from 7 Mile Radio. He was on the scene.
Make sure your kids ain't sleeping on the porch.
I will say, she said, yeah. But so one of the little boys played for King.
Yeah.
That's the one that played for King. And so that's where their connection is. Because her son and that boy.
You go to jail for leaving your dog outside.
It ain't no excuse in the fucking world for that shit. It ain't. Don't nobody care what you saying.
Well, guess what, y'all? I'm out. Job well done.
The babies are gone.
The babies are gone.
Both boys were taken from the home and to go with family members.
Yada.
But where are the babies
What
going?
I do know is I pulled up on them boys 2 nights ago in the fucking cold on the porch.
So did she come
Where
over
the hell
here?
was you at?
Did she come over here? No, she's at home in her bed.
Only thing,
Hey, man, let me get out of here.
Since that incident, the boys were removed from the home. The parents were never charged. But now, some new evidence has arrived. And Fox 2 Detroit has it for you. Take a listen.
Well, we covered it back then, and something told me that this story would somehow bubble up, and it did in the form of a video on TikTok in the last couple of weeks posted by one of the older brothers, and it actually shows an altercation with their mother, a physical altercation, and the mom actually being hauled off in handcuffs by Detroit police. But as we know, you can't always take what you see on social media at face value. We sought to get some answers. Here they are.
It is uncertain when the boys return home to their parents, Kwame and LaWanna Jones, but they are back.
This is the new video reigniting a story hard to forget.
Shoes, blankets, toothbrush. This is the craziest thing I've seen.
That's me on the porch of a West Side Detroit home where brothers, now 12 and 16, were living outside in frigid December temps in 2024. The story sparked community outrage after learning the kids' parents live inside. Detroit Police Major Crimes and CPS launched an in-depth investigation.
They wanted to sleep out there. That's what they told neighbors. That's what they've told anybody who tried to help them.
So the question is, do you believe that the boys wanted to sleep on the porch, in the cold, in Detroit, in December? Let's continue on with the rest of the news coverage.
DPD investigation revealed parents struggling to handle the kids' serious, out-of-control behavioral issues, the oldest with an assault complaint against a family member.
They don't want them on the porch, but they are not going to fight and chance getting into a physical altercation with a 6'5", 220-pound 15-year-old.
Sources say the oldest brother's behavior is even worse, terrorizing their parents and teachers, and now posting this video.
She just kicked me. Oh, that's another one. That's another one, Officer Harrison. That's on video. I love to see it.
We asked DPD about this video. They said in part the Detroit Police Department has thoroughly investigated the incident and found no injuries of child abuse. The mother was only detained to be transported to the precinct for questioning. All the allegations made from the children toward their parents have been unfounded. Historically, we have found that the 16-year-old has been the aggressor toward his parents and has reported the parents to be the aggressor.
Ain't that another one?
The theory is the kids are working together to get emancipated from their parents by using social media to discredit them.
After LaWanna Jones was led out in handcuffs, you could clearly hear her tell her son, "You're dead to me."
Oh, that's another one.
You'll be wondering why the mom was put in handcuffs if she was never charged. That was a decision made by Detroit police. They chose to transport her to one of the precincts for questioning in a scout car, and their protocol is to have that person in handcuffs. Now, I am told by the commander you heard from in the story there that Detroit police will be keeping an extra eye on that house, given all this fresh attention.
Inquiring minds may be wondering exactly what is going on in that house on Leslie Drive. Why are the boys working together to get emancipated? Why is LaWanna Jones saying her son is dead to her? Is this just an unfortunate situation, or is this the house of horrors? What are your thoughts? Thanks so much for tuning in to Opinionated News, where the you is always for you. Signing out of Detroit, I'm Miss Open. And anytime I'm here, you are welcome. Be sure to like, comment, and share. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You won't regret it. And remember to hit those push notification bells.
Breaking through the static, no filter, no breaks. Opinionated news, yeah, we're raising the stakes. Truth on the move, no slowing us down. We're jamming the traffic, taking over the town. You hit that button, now you're in the ride. No detours here, we're shifting the tide. Like it, share it, spread the fire. Subscribe today, take the movement higher. No stop signs, no red lights. We're jamming the traffic, turn up the mic. Headlines roll, but we cut through the spin. Loud and clear, let the real talk begin. Thanks to you, we're breaking the mold. Opinionated news, fearless and bold. You hit that button, now you're in the ride. No detours here, we're shifting the tide. Like it, share it, spread the fire. Subscribe today, take the movement higher. No stop signs, no red lights. We're jamming the traffic, turn up the mic. No backing down, no slowing the pace. We flood the streets with truth and grace. Every click, every view, every voice, every stand. Together we rise hand in hand. So here's to you, the fearless, the proud. Opinionated news, we're speaking loud. Jamming the traffic, breaking the chain. Like, share, subscribe, let's do it again. Turn up the mic. Headlines roll, but we cut through the spin. Loud and clear, let the real talk begin. Thanks to you, we're breaking the mold. Opinionated news, fearless the mic. No backing down, no slowing the pace. Slowing the pace, slowing the pace. We flood the streets with truth and grace. Truth and grace. Every click, every view, every voice, every stand. Together we rise hand in hand. So here's to you, the fearless, the proud. Opinionated news, we're speaking loud. Jamming the traffic, breaking the chain. Like, share, subscribe, let's do it again.